A ripple catches in the palace courtyard. Amid the fallout from Sarah Ferguson's resurfaced email scandal, a new name emerges more clearly: Princess Eugenie. Quiet in demeanor, steady in public purpose, she now steps forward, not into controversy, but into a fresh remit. And timing matters. Just days after multiple charities severed ties with Ferguson, Eugenie was appointed one of the inaugural 35 under 35 mentors by King Charles's Foundation, a role aimed at supporting young leaders in community causes, sustainability, and heritage. The announcement landed quietly, but the optics reverberated. This is not a dukedom. This is not a peerage. It is not a knighthood. But it is a role with significance, and in royal circles, significance can cut deeper than titles. Eugenie has long walked a path between duty and independence. Though she holds no formal constitutional role, she has lent her voice to causes, co-founding the Anti-Slavery Collective, launching campaigns to expose forced labor in counterfeit fashion. She speaks in forums where royal watchers seldom reach. Still, stepping into a role chosen personally by Charles is different. It positions her inside the firm's orbit and signals trust from the monarch. The timing, too, is unmistakable. Sarah Ferguson's email scandal, once part of the past, has re-entered the public narrative. Several charities ended their partnerships. The York family has returned to headlines, scrutiny heavy at their doors. In that context, Eugenie's new remit is more than a gesture. It is an assertion that she remains viable, relevant, and aligned with the monarchy's future. It may also be a quiet hedge, reinforcement from Clarence House that the York branch is not entirely paralyzed by pain. Observers note that she was already present at some royal events: coronation, garden parties, ceremonies. But she was still peripheral, seen but not granted central roles. This new assignment expands her involvement. Of course, questions follow. Will this role become a stepping stone to something larger? Could she one day sit on a formal royal task force or board? Will it pave the way for patronages or official duties previously reserved for working royals? Royal tradition resists sudden elevation. The monarchy has learned, often painfully, that titles and honors must appear natural, earned, and measured by duty, not by pedigree alone. Critics may suggest this is media smoke, a distraction from Ferguson's scandal, that it is theater. But the step is modest, incremental, and in royal strategy, incremental moves carry less risk than thrusts. Eugenie's reputation is clean. Her public persona is understated, empathetic, grounded. She brings credibility to causes without the glare of controversy. In that sense, she is well suited to occupy a space between family and institution, connected but not consumed, visible but moderated. She also provides a contrast to other York narratives, where Andrew remains exiled, stripped of duties, and clouded by scandal, where Beatrice struggles to step into roles amid inherited shadows. Eugenie may be positioning herself as the York branch's calmer, steadier representative. Still, the risks exist. Should further revelations emerge about her mother or new storms develop, her anchor may shift. The public sees proximity. Any hints of favoritism may provoke backlash. But for now, the monarchy's decision signals a small but meaningful shift, the acknowledgement that relevancy is not just about titles, it's about trust, ability, and presence. Indeed, this role gives Eugenie access to networks, to mentorship platforms, to royal endorsement. It amplifies her voice. It reinforces her brand. It hints at a future where the monarchy uses those on the margins not to inflate the crown, but to anchor it in society, where modern royals deliver impact outside ceremony. In the end, the question is not whether Eugenie got a title. The question is whether the palace allowed a York daughter to re-enter the circle, not as a beneficiary of legacy, but as a contributor to purpose.
If she succeeds here, she may reshape assumptions about who can earn space within the firm. And in a volatile moment, that may be more compelling than any coronet. What do you think? Did she just step into a new chapter, or into a calculated pivot by the crown? If you enjoyed this subtle investigation into royal life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Crownverse, where royal history lives on.